Hi, my name is Elizabeth Brown. I'm a registered dietitian and a certified holistic chef. And I've been working in this industry for more than 20 years, and I've helped so many people lose weight. I've worked with the rich and famous and athletes and the everyday person, and I can tell you that the one thing they all have in common is that they all want to eat their favorite foods and still lose weight. So I create recipes such as my sweet mango barbecue sauce and my crunchy cornflake chicken fingers that I'm making for you right now. So I'm sauteing my garlic and onions. Those are the aromatics that add all that great flavor. And then the secret ingredient, well, not so secret because it's in the recipe title, is the mango. And I only had a mango for the first time about 5 years ago when I moved to California. And before that, I never knew what the big deal was. I had a roommate in college who was a really picky eater, and her mother would send her mangoes once a month because that's pretty much all she ate. And so now I know why she cherished them so much. And now I'm adding some blackstrap molasses and maple syrup for sweetness. And blackstrap molasses is really rich in minerals like iron, potassium, selenium, and calcium, minerals that are very important to the body, but sometimes difficult to get in the everyday diet. And then I'm also adding some apple cider vinegar and some Worcestershire sauce, which I used to call Worcestershire sauce when I was a kid. So at least I learned how to say it correctly now. And then I'm adding some tomato paste, a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, and a can of whole tomatoes. And tomatoes are rich in an antioxidant called lycopene, and lycopene is very powerful, and it's more bioavailable to your system when the tomato source or the source is pureed and cooked. So we're going to get a lot of great available lycopene with this recipe. And then of course a little salt to balance out the flavors. And then once everything is cooked down and starts to boil, then I also add some tea. Now you could add water, a cup of water, to help thin the recipe, but I use tea because that adds some extra antioxidants, and it reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother was from Scotland, and we always had tea, the Scottish tea with scones. That was one of the first things I learned to make were Scottish scones. So now I'm going to make the chicken fingers. I'm going to let that simmer for about 30 minutes, and the chicken fingers, I have my chicken pieces cut in about 3-inch strips, about ½ an inch wide, and I'm going to coat them in flour that's been seasoned with salt and pepper and paprika. And then I dip it in some milk, kind of make like a paste, and then when you dip it in the cornflake crumbs, everything sticks really well. So I have my oven preheated 350. I'm going to bake these on a cookie sheet that's lined with parchment paper for 30 minutes. So I've got the rest of my tray already made up. So they go in the oven. Set at 350 degrees. And when they're done, you get this wonderful, crunchy, cornflake encrusted chicken fingers. So I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to grab one. I'm going to eat them with some already prepared sweet mango barbecue sauce. Delicious. 270 calories for 3 pieces, 3 grams of fiber, 20 grams of protein. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the Food Network.